All right, how to perform the kettlebell swing, okay? When we're swinging the kettlebell, we want to make sure that we are being very focused on each repetition, that each repetition is going to go through a good range of motion to where I load my hips in a hip hinge position, all right, at the bottom. Now, once I've loaded my hips and I have the weight in my hands, I'm going to go all the way up to the top of my stance with great posture. But I'm not just gonna do it slowly, I'm gonna do it quickly. Just like if I was going to jump, right? So, but instead of making sure you're going forward on your jump, you're not gonna go that way, you're gonna come up to a standing position. You're not gonna extend at the ankle, so that eliminates the whole jumping part. You're just gonna stay flat on your feet as you go from the loaded hip hinge to a standing posture position. All right, I call it the what would you call it? Slingshot effect, right? We're gonna load the slingshot and then release the slingshot, but you gotta make sure you do it with emphasis. Now, saying that, that's how you do 1 rep. We're gonna do 20 reps. That means I'm gonna be repeating that energy, that systematic kind of delivery of intentional energy through my hips, okay, to make that kettlebell keep moving. Now, once you get to the top, the kettlebell is gonna slow itself down because gravity. You don't need to try to make the kettlebell go any farther than gravity wants it to go. Once gravity is gonna take over, you're gonna feel the kettlebell go a little, it's gonna be less, it's gonna be lighter, right? As you come up, it's gonna start coming back a different direction. That's where you gotta take control as it's coming and make sure the trajectory of that kettlebell goes entry point, not below the knees, okay? We're going into the slingshot of the hip hinge and then we're thrusting to a standing position. I don't really like using the word thrust, actually. I just think it's more of a loaded hip hinge position and then standing upright in a great, strong, upright position. Let's do 10. Load, stand up, 1, 2, repeat it every time, 3, 4, be intentional, 5, 6, with your movement, 8, 9, 10, good. Okay, practice your kettlebell swings. They're one of the best exercises you could possibly do.